Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Everything Base as we still continue to close in on episode 100. Not cycle 100, we've gone long past 1,000 at this point. Indeed, hello YouTube, hello. Thank you to everyone that does write a lovely comment that says hello to me and to Twitch as well. I'm sure the guys here appreciate it. Let's do some Twitch and YouTube inter-platform friendlies is always good. Yes, yeah, right, as we come back. Oh, we've got steam in here too. I swear, we got some water in here. This is probably actually some water got into this line, made steam here and blocked the boiler. That is probably the root cause of the problem. Okay. Yeah, so if we delete that steam, we should be good, I think. We're nearing 2k. Oh, nearing 2k what? Oh, no, we're past 2k followers. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to all my lovely followers on Twitch. What are we nearing 2k on? Not episodes. Just make it a mess. CZ mate, why are you making a mess? What's wrong with toilets? Why are the toilet's empty? Why is this broken? What's going on? Why is this pipe broken? It's cold out here? I mean, yeah, maybe. It's insulated, right? Or is the water... Weird. Okay. That shouldn't have broken. Let's get some weird problems. Like, that hasn't happened before. Wait, why did that suddenly happen now? It's been fine for like 1,000 cycles. Oh, near 2k. So, I mean, wow. I mean, near is a, I think a stretch in that word to say we're near. If I was 1,200 away through 2,000, it's not... Raz, LSU. Hello, I am the fun guy. Why did you build them in Atmo and sets 4 like that? So just deciding, dedicating a floor to it. What's yellow alerting going on? That's what we're breaking our things. Oof. No, it's not pipes 3, it's pipes. This is pipes water boiling. Everything's getting a bit hot down here. Also, is this one still going? Yeah. No, I turned this one off effectively. Well, I think, so there's a couple of reasons. The main one, the main practical one, is that you usually don't want too many in a row on a gas pipe. So if you have them in a row, then you can have multiple gas pipes. Feeding them in becomes a bit more of a pain if you have too many. Usually I don't put more than 7 docks on a gas pipe. In theory, it should be able to feed 10, but in practice I always go with 7 or less, because I find if I go with like 8, 9 or 10, it doesn't actually fully fill the docks up. So that's why I like to split them. That's like the main practical reason. There's an aesthetic reason too. I think it makes everything more even. Like if you take this design, if you added like you could put a floor here, I suppose. Take this off and put a floor here. Then you have another room. You could do it that way. There's nothing against it. I think it just makes the maths clearer for me as well, because you have like this is the way I like originally conceived of it. I used to have bedrooms like this. This is still a barracks. Although why do we have this? Because we have too many tubes. Yeah, I didn't. Have I designed this for like 16 tubes and then not enough beds? I don't know. We need to make this bigger. We might need to go bigger. But yeah, I just had like 8 beds on here, right? For example, on a floor, 8 beds. Or maybe it was like 2, 2, 2, 2. And then you have these in 4s or 8s, and then you have these Atmo suit docks in 4s or 8s. And everything kind of lines up. That makes sense. Oh no. You should have said during an ad break. Sorry. Because it doesn't. It tells me when the ads are, but it doesn't line up to actually when they actually happen. I don't know why Twitch is like that. So I said the main reason is because you don't want more than 7 on one line. And if you have loads of suit docks in a row, you don't have to feed loads of lines in. It kind of becomes a bit annoying to do that. That's the main practical reason. The other one I was just saying it's just kind of for neatness, where I have bedrooms of 4 or 8 per floor, and then that just makes it natural to put 4 or 8 docks per floor to line them up. There's nothing wrong with doing it the other way as long as you don't have too many suit docks on the same line, same oxygen line. Where do we need more metal ore? Over here. Here we need more metal ore for sure, so we'll take that copper gladly. Right, we've also landed on the moon planetoid, so yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's mostly personal preference, I'd say, more than anything else. There's no reason why my way of doing it is objectively better than doing it in one go. Unless you have so many suit docks, like, because I say, if you have 7 docks per pipe, once you go over, 28 tubes, trying to get like 5 to 10 pipes through one thing kind of becomes a bit of a pain. I'm pretty sure I did that on the luxury hotel, because I mean the idea was they weren't meant to really leave the hotel, but they kind of had to whilst they were still building it. So I ended up with loads of docks in a row with that, and it was a bit of a pain if you caught the end, the later stages of that series. There was a lot of docks going around. Okay, do we have more stuff to build with? Is the question. We bought some thermium. So I guess that's what we're doing. It always, at this point, it always feels a waste to use thermium for like this. Does this not feel like a waste of thermium? Also, what have I done here? Because 1, 2, I need another one, right? I need another one. Maybe yeah, I think what I was doing. So I think, because I barely kind of remember, the base has to come down here, really, doesn't it? Because I've got like a mess hall, and I've got I need a toilet, I need a mess hall, I need a kitchen, and I need just a generic area. And thank you very much for the Prime sub. If you've got any more questions, I'm more than happy to ask, guys. Please don't ever feel like you're bothering or anything like that. I love taking questions. We've got a great community here that can always ask you with stuff, so yeah. If you need help, fire away, fire away. Can we close this up? I don't know. Sterile atmosphere, deep fruit. We got a lot of food over here too. I always forget they make a lot of food, don't they? They just make a lot of barbecue, so. Right, now we got this thing too. We got water in here? We do, look, we brought a load of water. See, I'm so far ahead of myself. This is great. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. So we've got our living area over here, which is fine. So we have some metal, I suppose. We'll go with purple. No, we'll go with orange. Why wouldn't we go with orange? That definitely makes sense. We'll stick a toilet up here in a dead end. That looks good to me. Sink. Except it's not big enough. What have I done here? That's not very smart, is it? Is this one actually big enough? Because I've made it okay, we're one short. I guess we're better off just going with this, shall we? Let's go with 3-3 and hope for the best. Maybe do some scheduling stuff to fix that. Yep. And then we can put a Great Hall in somewhere. I'm thinking we put the kitchen up here and the Great Hall down here, and then this is going to be like the general area. Oh, it's such silly to use thermium for this, but you know, don't really have much of a choice. That and painting, sculpting block, that'll do it. There we go. So I mean, if we do that, we got something set up. But yeah, the oxygen is kind of a issue. Now, Question is, how do we keep this planetoid sensible? So we got... So what we need is auto sweepers. Yep. Oh, wrong button. Put that here, here, and here. We'll power this. We're using steel. We use thermium because we brought thermium, so it's a bit of a waste. It's like, yeah, got to use something. So yeah, we'll do. Oh, then I'm gonna have to bring it all the way down here. That's such a faff. All right, I guess we're doing it by hand. If I connect this. Yeah, I need a lot more gas in here. We get this? Duplicate operation. Yeah, that's should be doable. Fertilization, illumination. What are you moaning about? Oh god. Oh no. Oh, this doesn't work, guys, does it? Because the flipping natural gas gets in the way. I forgot about that. It's okay in oxygen. Do we need a mixed? We're going to need a mixed. Okay. Thinking. Right, so there's a reason why this doesn't work, apparently. The natural gas absorbs light, a lot more light than oxygen. To the point where we're now at only 9,500 lux down here. So it's literally not even enough. If we make this mostly oxygen, I think it's okay. I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure. Effectively, we then have to build a natural gas catch down the bottom, which is not ideal because we've got neutronium. We are going to have to go open that up and put something in. We have oxygen. Before we even bother with that, can we just do a test? If we grab this oxygen, is this closed? Bring this oxygen down here. It's liquid locked. Let's see if this works. Fertilization. This on 6 too. We got dirt on here. 422 kilos. Okay. So yeah, if we open this, let's see what happens to the light levels here. Because at 30, right? So that'll push it out. Okay, that's more or less stabilized the light. Yes, that's fixed it. That's fixed it. Okay, so that means we can get down here. That will ruin the ranch size. Second, but no. So yeah, I need them to go grab that. So. Question with this planetoid is temperatures. We've got the pips here and the living area here. Obviously, this needs to be like warm. But then we've got gassy moon ranches down here, which need to be cold. The planetoid is cold currently. Obviously, this is how it starts with liquid chlorine everywhere. The question is, how much do we actually need to keep cold? We've got a cooling loop here. We haven't turned it on because it's still so hot. Still so cold. Oh no, Moo died. Okay. What we're going to do is put down here. I'll put a ladder in here just to down. We'll have, again, we'll go for the 2 element sensors here and here. That comes there, I think. We'll just add them together. That's. Then we need to... Was that connecting? Sounded like it was connecting stuff. Can't connect hydroponic tiles with a wire. Yeah, weird. That down there, and then bring the gas out that away too. Yeah, this should be fine now, I think. Ideally, I'd like to get this stuff out of here. But yeah, there's also enough atmosphere in here which to do the conduction. Because these things were overheating very quickly when there was very little gas in here. And then we'll just pump this way. Cool. Plants are growing. Did they... We got that on that. Have I got this on auto wrangle? One, two, three, four, 7, 8. Is that 8? And there's 1 inside? And there's probably 1 coming. So let's assume there's probably 10 total. There want to be 4 in there, so let's put that. Pen status okay? What do you mean pen status okay? What? It's already 8 out of 4. That's not okay. Game? Yeah, the space cows. Low priority? What do you mean pen? Is it because they're stuck in here or something? Or why are they all congregating around one place? This is very confusing. I'm not sure quite what's going on here. Something weird. Why have we got flooding? Oh, whoops. Yeah, I meant to close that one up, didn't I? Probably stop that one. Whoopsie. Yeah, I meant to close that. We did. And then I forgot. Okay. Right, anyway. Crisis averted for now. Trailblazers refilling. We got a small problem. We got a small problem, don't worry. Got it here, Thermium. Okay, Trailblazer 2 is refilling. Trailblazer 3. Some more mafic rock. Was it just suits and mafic rock? Where did 3 come from? The marshy planetoid. Where's 3? 3. Empty that too. This is 3. We'll go back to marshy. There's no reason why we can't go straight back. We'll take another dupe and we'll leave them there. How about that? I don't want to leave Big Boss or Big Guy. So let's see. Who's going to be my lovely volunteer to be stranded on this place? I mean, Diana, you seem to be volunteering here. The Diana, we've chosen her. Welcome back, War Cannon. Diana. See if we can do that. That is 3 dupes when there's only 2 suit dogs, so someone might have to stand in the doorway for a while. Let's see. Okay, Diana beats Big Man in. Yeah, he's gonna have to stand here, I'm afraid. But off we go. We'll take Diana. We'll leave Diana back there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is melting on the right side. Unreachable food. Yeah, unreachable food would probably be bad, wouldn't it? So I'll tell you what. We'll be super generous and let you in. How about that? I mean, how generous am I? I'm going to have to do consumables. If I do consumables, then... How much calories she got? 3,500 calories. That I should probably make it. We'll see. I'll see if I can avoid opening the consumables tab. That'd be nice. There's a lot of food on Smirano. I'm pretty sure. So she can just eat that if she gets here. Cool. Right, so that's going. Yeah, these other 2 really need oxygen, so it's going to be a little while whilst we fill up the oxygen tanks back on the rockets. It's not a biggie. Just wondering why this is halved. I guess it's... oxalite. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Right, this is looking better. The steam has piped down. We've got this mess going on over here. Yeah. Let's come across here, shall we? Yep. Rainbow Road with liquids. This really is a there is a mix. Yep, we've done good there. All right, we'll come across like that. We'll have this all out, please. Goodbye. And then yeah, see what happens, I suppose. Got a bit more copper. Okay. Yeah, and then we can size this up. Oh, we still strip mining up here too. We need to tidy this. Okay, that's given them quite a lot to do, but these guys can just kind of get on with it. Is the petroleum boiler up and working? Maybe? Not really. Doesn't have enough power. No power. No oil, no power. Oh, we're just spilling petroleum out the side, I see. We're making it worse. Whoops, I forgot to unblock this. It's the kind of thing I just forget to do. I guess we just put a load of petroleum out here, didn't we? Great. Whoops. Cool, right, okay, we're actually bringing the petroleum rather than just spilling it all over the place. That's probably a good idea. Would recommend actually using it. Okay, are we good over here now? I think we finished on the vomiting. Everyone radioactive treatment finished. Everyone happy. Does this petroleum make it work? I mean, it does, but it also breaks a lot. To be fair, I think that one was because of the water getting into the input, so just gotta watch out for that. Yeah, Diana can't eat in here because I don't want to go into the consumables tab, but I think we'll get there well in time for her to eat, so I'm less stressed on that. Right. Okay. I'm pretty sure these moves were trapped somehow. I don't know what the hell happened. They all just like worked themselves into the rock. Weird happened. Insufficient resources dirt? Really? These guys cramped, or they're just not enough pips? We need more pips. Yeah, we're out of dirt because I think there are just not enough pips making dirt, so... Let's see, does this work now? Errands, okay, it does work. They must have just been trapped in the rock. I don't know how that happened. But, anyway, that looks like a thumbnail to me. There we go. Keep an eye on... Have a creator eye on these things. We'll go grab them. Okay, polluted oxygen is still in here, which is rather annoying, but I don't think that's coming out anytime soon. There are pips. Oh, you mean on the home planetoid. I've already got 4 war cannon, and they're already laying a load more eggs, so it's cool. It's chill, don't worry about it, don't worry. There's no point going all the way back for a couple of pips, we just make them here instead. Well, they're just bagging the moose and taking them down. Yeah, I think priority now is kind of getting this to work. Food poisoning from spicy tofu? How is that even possible? I don't know. Weird. Yeah, we've got rather a lot of flooding here. Okay. Trailblazing 3 is on its way out. Printables, what do we got? Blossom seeds, okay, not super useful. Do we actually have enough bristleberry seeds? Because I kind of want a lot of bristleberries everywhere. They're blossom seeds, aren't they? We got 8 on here. How many on here? This is the one with the temperate, so 104. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I think that's quite enough across the 2 planetoids we want them on, but they'll definitely be good for 1, so... Okay. Yeah, we just got to fill these up. 300, 600. That's thermium. You started doing other comments of brilliant aliens run. General approach when I set someone new to spaced out seal. We've gone of when and why to branch out other colonies. So, It kind of depends on what map you're playing. If you want an easier, kind of more familiar game, played the base game, then a classic size map will really help you out because you don't need to go to other planetoids so much on that. It's just kind of where you can, and to get the space materials, you'll have to go out to space. But everything else, you can more or less do on your main planetoid as long as you don't pick Frosty Planet Pack or anything. And you also have the teleporter to the second planetoid. So if you're new to Spaced Out and you kind of want an easier game, playing a classic size might fit you. If you want to jump straight into a Spaced Out sized map like the Terra one, which is kind of like the, why are you still? Why is his Raptor still 340? What is going on? How he was on like 200? How has it got up so high again? Oh, sorry, I'm getting. Okay, I think we've got to go on Project Radiation Shield. There's quite a lot of radiation coming from space. Let's just tile this off, shall we? See if we can reduce the amount of radiation from up here. They really shouldn't need rad pills. I agree rad pills are good, but I also can't bother to make them. And they shouldn't need them. That's crazy. Yeah. Back at your desktop. Welcome back, Walkan. But yeah, so if you want to jump into a spaced out normal sized map, which is not a bad way to do it because it's kind of more spaced outy. I think with a classic size map, you're kind of half in base game, half in spaced out. Whereas if you choose a spaced out sized one like Terra 1, then you're kind of fully in, which is good. Then, I mean, you don't need to go early. Obviously, I play relatively quickly in general. Okay, spaced out size plus Frosty is difficult. I think the Frosty start is way more difficult than any of the other starts in general because of the lack of building materials. Also, well, it is for a normal achievement run. Maybe for a normal game it's not too bad. If you're taking Bionics, it's really bad. Bionics and Frosty, I think, is a hard combination. Yeah, in that case, Frosty's a bit different. At the very least, so on a normal size map, you probably want to use the teleporter. Because the teleporter will give you access to the second planetoid, and there'll be stuff on the second planetoid you don't have on the main planetoid. So, oil is a common one. Most of the spaced out maps don't have oil on the first planetoid, but they have it on the second one. What are the other things? Things like reed fiber, gold amalgam. They may not be things you have. Again, for Frosty, that's definitely the case. You don't have gold amalgam to hand, which basically means you need steel if you want anything that can go over 75, any machines over 75 degrees, which is quite a limitation. So yeah, basically, there's nothing wrong with staying on your first planetoid for quite a while. Hot by it. Yeah, go be careful with that. You can stay on your first planetoid for a while for sure. Then I suppose I would say prepare to go to the planetoids when you can. Usually you don't have to rush it. There's most of the time there's no need to rush it. It's just, because you can. Oh, if I put this in, that's gonna screw this ladder up. Yeah, we really need more radiation shielding here. Sorry, I'm just trying to work this out too. Yeah, like there's usually no need to rush to space, but there's good stuff out there. So if you're feeling confident and ready, and also make sure your first base is kind of stable. You don't want to be exploring the stars and then having your dupes suffocate and starve at home. So make sure that's kind of sorted first. But once you're kind of stable, there's kind of nothing against it. Get our second blueprint of the evening. I only get one per episode at this point. So more pants. We seem to be on the pants train today. Not sure what I did to deserve that. Well, there you go. Yeah, if you can do. Now we seem to be we're pantsing today. I don't know why. We really are run out of dirt, but Yeah, maybe Gabo. I mean, I did. Maybe I'm just trying to remember that it was. I'm just thinking that it was for all achievement run that it's more difficult. Maybe for a normal game it's actually perfectly fine. We've got to get this natural gas out as well. Oh wait, this natural gas makes water, right? Did I do calculations on this? I can't remember. Moo. How much do these guys make? Let me check my tutorial bytes if I can work out the numbers here. Do some live maths on stream, as we always do. It's a common occurrence on my streams. I'll leave the camera here for a second whilst I just, on my second screen, try and work this out. Gassy moves. How much gas do they make? A ranch of 6 gassy moves produced 40 to 50 kilos per cycle. So 40 to 50 kilos of nat gas. This thing... Diana's starving, which is not good. But she's in, okay. We can get her out. How starving is she? Not that starving, okay. Then we come to let her out. Okay, we'll take Diana off the crew. Right, so if it's 40 to 50, hold on, let's keep going with this maths. What's the conversion rate? That gas gen, it takes 90 and outputs 67. So if we take 45 kilos, apparently, times 67 over 90, that's going to come out to what, 33 kilos of water. And when they need 60 kilos each. Okay, so that's not even one dupe's worth of oxygen. So, scrap that idea. Maybe I did do the maths and gave up with it. She's a little bit starving. She'll be fine. There's loads of food. Just come eat. You can have this one. Where is she? Dana. There you go. What I'll do is... Why is this open? Can't remember why it's open. Was it green water? Oh, well, maybe it's just some visual bug. Okay. Who's not got a suit now? What's going on? Hold on, what's going on? Sorry, these 3 dupes are kind of screwing everything up. There's 3 of them out here. Where's the 3rd one? I can just deliver a suit down here and they all got suits. Yeah, because what I want to do, though, is stop Diana getting through this door. You're not allowed. You have to stay on here. Oh, the radiation vomit. Why is this yellow alerted? This just gone, is it? Oh no. This is not good. Okay, I'll tell you what we do. I mean, this has got too hot. If I put more water in here, it's just going to flash again. Why has this got to 200 degrees? It's because I dug hot stuff, maybe. Let's finish digging this, and hopefully this colder area here and this oil and stuff will just help cool this down. Now we're getting radiation vomit. I don't know where they're getting radiation from, really. Seems a bit ridiculous at this point. I mean, they're getting quite a heavy dose off here as well. Maybe we should, we just cut this one. That'll stop them coming up and down here so much. I could put this wall back in. It's not. It's only not. Yeah, I mean, I feel like usually it goes alright-ish. Just trying to minimize rads really. They can hit. Maybe they're just going this way. I don't know. Try and reduce the need for them to go past the reactor. That will help. Kill that yellow alert. Yeah, we'll just let them build this, I think. Then this is the best way to cool this area, I think, now. Now we've lost our cooling loop, annoyingly. Don't know why it's getting so hot, though. What's actually heating this? Do I open something hot? I don't know. Maybe you guys know. Right, what are we doing down here? A bit of sweeping. Got that going. We do need more. We got more mafic rocks just so we can paint stuff. Right, what are we doing here? I don't know. We just make this road. This road sky thing isn't terrible, is it? It's not great, but it's not terrible. So we'll just extend it, I suppose. You can tell what we were going for. How much do these use? 100. A couple of tons of rock here, just for decorative purposes. Oh, I've got to do it over here as well. Bit of a waste of rock. It's a bit of an odd thing to be saying, because usually rock is so usable that it doesn't matter, but not today. Okay. I mean, is this planetoid done? Hold on, let me have a look at my list. Marshy. Frostburg. Okay, right. We don't have a proper kitchen. Or a deep freeze. So we could definitely work on that. Is that the only thing we need to work on here? Marshy. Oh no, the plume squashes. Yeah, I keep forgetting about these two. Okay, we've got to do the plume squashes too. The ethanol is done, I think. We will need cooling as well, right? Are we going to fill these with polluted water? Sorry, carbon dioxide first, maybe? Or do we have some oxygen inside? Do we use our oxygen? We've got 600 kilos of oxygen in here. We could open these up. If we put like a vent, we put some airflow tiles in here. Material well spent. Exactly, yes. Usually it's not an issue just using rock up. I mean, it's like, you know, what do you have most of? Usually rock. Okay, Mr. Pip here as well. Get rid of that. Yes, we'll put those in. We'll fill this with oxygen. We'll get the. We should have a load more visco gel, right? This is what I'm thinking. Is it on the list? What can I take off this list? That I don't need. Petroleum. We got a load of that. Let's have a look for visco. 900 kilos. Perfect. That's good. Should be over here. We'll bring that with us next time. We can pull this up. We will need a cooling loop though. How cool do we need to go? So we do have. Really gotta sweep this stuff up. Okay. Bit of a sweeping job there. Yeah, we got a cooling loop through here, which is putting out -18. What is this? -5. This goes down to -19. Up to -5. Is that cool enough for here or no? It's the plume squashes that actually get -14 maximum. Wow, that is cold. Let's see what we got. Spicy tofu. Are we going to take that? Smirano. Don't need it over here. Aha. Cool. Well, we almost used all the thermium up here. I'm guessing... Struggling on the light. Yeah, where do we need the food? We don't really get anywhere. 100... 30... Oh, is this just for certain stuff? Or did I put everything on this? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's take it on this colony. Why not? We'll take it here. Oh, there was something else I was just in the middle of that I now completely forgot about. Too much stuff going on. Okay. Yeah, right, minus 14, that is really cold, so that means we're going to need another cooling loop, annoyingly. Yeah. We have to cool all this lot down. Luckily we've got a load of tungsten, so... do some jumps. Keep it going. Question is, where can we fit it? We put a steam turbine in. We're gonna have to go... like this. Right, and that should be fine. Should be fine. Although, yeah, we're gonna have to power from this as well. We'll fill this in. Okay, we can make this work. Although we will have to be a bit cleverer with this. Let's see. See, I have built a lot of cooling loops. So I sure know what they look like. Okay. Let's use tungsten for everything, 'cause why not? Best thing to use. Ow, ow, ow. Back. 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 That way. Okay, good. Yeah, it's better not kill my waterweed, I don't think it will. Be alright. Cool. Yep. Right, we've got some entombment. Let's take that out. As always. Trapped. I don't like. Get that done. No. Okay, there we go, Anton. Easy peasy. Untrapped. There we go. Yeah, is this cooling down? It's cooling down. Okay, so now what we can do is for this... Oh. Did I delete it? I must have deleted my bottle drainer. I thought I was done with it. I was like, wow, we're so good, we're finished. And, you know, apparently not. This is a mess of ladders. I don't like it. Right. But yeah, let's look in. Let's look right over here. Still haven't done the sizing for that, which I said I would try and do. Toilets. In toilets. One can't use the loo. The toilets here, aren't there? Empty pipe. Oh. So we're missing a bridge here. Probably screwing everything up. That in. Get the toilets back in action as Diana's already made a mess. Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of thing you realise when you actually live dupes here. Also, this has no power. Does it even have any sand? Do you have any sand here? 0 kilos. Yeah, well, that's not even going to work anyway. Yeah, we'll fix it at some point. I mean, those toilets don't work at all. There's no water for them. How do we get sand here? We're going to have the sand issue everywhere. The other thing I think is if we run this this water line down, we can just fill the water here and then send it back to the storage. We just take it out of this storage and put it in this one. Effectively, we just convert it slowly. And then, you know, put a boiler in at some point, maybe. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can really avoid this. Yeah, except this is now all gonna freeze as well. Ugh. This can't be here like this. Does insulate out of tungsten even make any sense? I don't know. Yeah, replace this with insulated. And bridge that. Oh, it's so many small things to do. So easy to forget something. Okay, that's entombed. We've got to fix everything eventually. It's the maybe this isn't the everything base, it's the fix everything base. Or the broke everything base. Before it becomes the fix everything base. But that is the joy of owning, of course. If this was just smooth sailing, you know, it'd be boring. It'd be like, build it, done, okay, now what? The fun is in the struggle. That's what we've got to believe, I think. Otherwise, we'll go crazy. Okay, are these guys just chilling over here? I don't think they're actually doing anything. So, right, I want to get this going, but I also need to come up with a plan for, like, the planetoids. So, Moo is going to take the Moos and some Pacus, and we've already got some Pips. I just need another Moo ranch. So if we put another Moo ranch like here-ish, it should be fine. So, what I'm thinking is I kind of want more usable space, and I want this to be more easily traversed. I am thinking we have a load of... We've got a load of rock here, which is good. At least having rock just makes things so much easier. We will go like this. I think this will be the cold area. We will then put in, this is rather in the way, and there's quite a lot of liquid chlorine here. We'll put in this here like this. So we'll put a second on it. Basically, because obviously this needs to be closed, so we can't exactly do that. I really don't want to waste a load of thermium on a fire pole at this point. That seems like a waste. But yeah, we'll keep this area the cold area, and then we'll make this the warmer area. We'll have the base area, we've got the pet branch, you know, oxygen industry, that kind of stuff, whatever we need in here. That also will then let me close this off, and we can start getting this going, because we need to. Now, I've just realised that the other thing I haven't left any space for, if I do it like this, is steam turbines. If we're going to pull this off, I'm going to need a few steam turbines. Now, I'm not sure exactly what the sizing is. In fact, that probably means we should get rid of this. So by sizing, I mean how many steam turbines we need. But basically, they're going to hang on the edge of this thing. We'll have things like this come out. And then, yeah, that'll be fine. So, that actually means, I think, what we want to do... This is sealed now. I'm just thinking about sealing as well. If we put a airlock in here, say... I think we don't... Oh, sorry, I'm going quicker than the game can keep up with. We bring that ladder down to here. And we have this kind of thing. Just to give this a bit more of a buffer, why don't we just do that on the other side? So we have a hotter area, colder area. And then... Yeah, we don't necessarily need this right now. We need the other stuff. We'll have enough room for steam turbines to just tack on the side. That's enough water. And then, because we've got height-wise, we have basically the entire height of the silo. So we can make more than we need, I'm sure, if we do it that way. Aslan's eye there. Does the game offer any real challenge? You tried it so far. It seems all about learning and implementing. What's the goal or challenge here? So the challenge is it's kind of twofold. It's one, keeping your dupes alive, which is kind of like the main thing that keeps you going. Then the second thing is is learning the game, like you say, and also basically trying to conquer it and build like complex stuff. I'd say like petroleum boiler could be considered as one of those. Is it working now? Yeah, it's working now. So they're kind of like the two main goals, but it's basically about learning and then implementing it and then realizing you can do it better. And yeah, it's a bit cyclic like that. Usually the challenge is keeping the dupes alive. I mean, a lot of people struggle with that to start with. So it takes a bit of skill, a bit of managing, a bit of learning. Why is the moon asteroid so matcha green? Because it's covered in liquid chlorine. All of them do actually have a filter on. Why are they melted? All the planetoids actually have a slightly different filter, and the biomes. So the same building and the same material looks very different depending on what biome it's in, which is interesting. Yeah, in terms of hours, I have about 2,000, so I have a lot. In terms of things I haven't done, the list is relatively small. So, you know what I say, if I make this game look easy, it's because I have a lot of practice and I know what I'm doing. Your mileage may vary. So I wouldn't necessarily take... my experience is not representative of a new player experience by a long way, so, you know. Please don't watch me and then come away thinking the game's easy. It's not an easy game, it really isn't. That's why I make tutorials on YouTube and make the tutorial bites, because it's so flipping complicated. But it's a great game, and I want to share it with people. That's why I made the tutorials. But this game needs the tutorials. Like, there's a lot of stuff you just can't discover by yourself, or it just takes, you know, a ridiculous amount of time. We'd come up with a worse version anyway. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a difficult game. On average, it's a difficult game. You know, there's a joke going around that you need an engineering degree to play it. which is not entirely off the mark. I do have an engineering degree. Yeah, I mean, new players fail for a lot of reasons. Oxygen is kind of the first one, food is then the second one, and then third one is heat, and then there's just disasters and stuff. So you know, there's a lot of ways you can fail it. Now we really need to empty this now. How many when you take it out for this to run smoothly? Yeah, I think that's smooth. It's mostly smooth. It's smooth enough. Yeah, exactly. I mean that is like the common way to lose. Okay. Right. We'll insulate these. But yeah, we now have toilets, which is good. And it depends what you mean by niche. You know, is this a super popular mainstream game? No. No, it's not. The player base for it is actually relatively high. It's not as big as some other titles. It's smaller than Factorial, for example. But it's in, I think it's around the edges of the top 100 on Steam. So it's relatively popular, but also relatively small compared to the really big titles. I mean, it's not that. Is it kind of, I can call this an indie game at this point? I don't know, maybe not. But it's, you know, it is what it is. It's a great game. You know, that's why I play it so much. Toddler Simulator. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's just keeping the dupes alive and happy, basically. Oh, they can't get across here. Yeah, exactly. There are. Oh, it's a great game. I mean, don't write Oni off, for sure. We've got to do something with all this chlorine as well. How do we do with that? Ooh, what was that sound? I don't like that sound. Did you guys hear that? I didn't... Ooh. It's moaning about stream key. Am I still streaming or are we dead? That sounded like OBS dying. YouTube, I think you may be the only ones left since Twitch is keeping the dupe. Yeah. I think Twitch is gone. Alright, YouTube, bear with me a sec and I'll be back with you. Okay, just back in there. I'm not sure what happened. The stream... Twitch didn't like the stream key, but anyway, I've gone over time, so I need to quickly wrap up. What have we done this episode? On Second Planetoid, we're still digging out, so that's ongoing. I think we dug out the top, actually, so that's more or less finished, which is nice. We can tidy that up. Third Planetoid, we're still getting radiation vomiting, I think. But there you go. That's how it be. Water Planetoid, we had to bail on because we ran out of stuff, so hopefully we get those rockets going. We are making some progress of trapping ourselves on the Moo Planetoid. Didn't get himself out, but yeah, this is the main bit of progress here, I think, as well. We've got our steam rocket tunnel here, which we'll try and get going. We're just going to separate the planetoid into two areas, hot and cold. The marshy planetoid, we've got some drywall coming. What have we got on a blueprint? Power banks. Oh, don't want those. Go away. Yeah, I probably should have taken them on there. So we've done that. We've also trying to get the cooling system in for the plume squashes for the mammoths. So we're getting this already over here, and we haven't quite gone back to the cold planetoid. So I don't know, I feel like we may have done less than last time, but I'm not really sure. But either way, for you guys on YouTube, thank you guys very much for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one.